Hi there, it is Diana from Style for You Travel, and a very proud Travel Best Bets Connected agent. And welcome back to Styled for Travel. Today's episode is one of my favorite topics, and I'm calling it Luxury for Less, 5 ways to feel first class without paying full price. Because here's my take. Travel should always feel first class, even when you've booked it budget. Because it's not about spending more, it's about styling your choices smarter. So, let's get into it. Tip number 1, it's for us cruisers. Play smart with your guaranteed staterooms. So, when it comes to cruise travel, this little gem gets overlooked all the time. Guaranteed staterooms. So here's how it works. You pick your cabin category, not the exact room and not where you want to be on the ship. You let the cruise line assign it to you a little bit closer to departure. Sometimes it's a gamble, but when it pays off, it usually pays off really big. Story time. So for my next cruise in July, I booked a guaranteed concierge cabin. It was during a promo. It was priced like the basic balcony room, but I left the room assignment open. A total trust the process move. And guess what happened? I found out last week I got upgraded to the Aqua Class suite. This has saved my hubby and I about $4,000. And yes, it was the upgrade. I was manifesting. I really wanted to be put into the Aqua Class. So sometimes you win. Sometimes you just get what you paid for. But when it hits right, and if you're flexible, it is one of the smartest luxury hacks out there. And I would say probably 80% of the time, the gamble has worked for my husband and I. So, how to feel like you're flying first class without paying the price? The lounges. This is my go-to move for that first class vibe without the first class price. If your flight is under 6 hours, buy an economy ticket and then treat yourself to lounge access. Don't pay for first class. But what do you get when you are in the lounge? Comfy seating, a quiet place to breathe, real food, real drinks. I do this all the time. I will be sipping a glass of wine. My husband's having his cappuccino in peace. Well, we know that the gate is pure chaos. The lounge is an upgrade that makes you feel like, I got it all figured out. I know how to fly in peace and comfort. Tip number 3, boutique hotels versus big brand resorts. Boutique hotels every time. Here's why. The service is more personal. The spaces are very cool, and the location is usually in the best spot possible. In a boutique hotel, you're not just a room number, you're actually a guest. And 9 times out of 10, you're actually paying less for what you're going to get in that flashy chain hotel that looks like every other one. So style travel isn't about the name on the pillow, but how that pillow feels. Tip number 4, work with a travel specialist. And this one, I learned the hard way back in 2006. Let me set the scene. Our first trip to Europe. I'm in full superwoman mode. I'm running a business. I'm raising a family. And I'm planning the trip myself. I don't need to use my trusty old travel agent. I can be a travel agent. Except I'm not. I'm a hairdresser and a homeschooling mom. So we land in Paris. We are living our best lives until I realized that our connecting flight to Rome to catch our Mediterranean cruise was canceled. Not delayed, not moved, gone. And our cruise leaving in less than 24 hours. So while my husband and son are off exploring the catacombs and the flea markets, I am locked in this teeny tiny Paris hotel room, crying into a croissant and arguing with airlines for 12 straight hours. All because I did not let a pro double check my itinerary. Had I used my travel specialist, she would have caught that flight changed months ago. And I would have spent the day in Paris, not in panic mode. I learned a very valuable lesson. You don't need to do it all. You just need someone who understands you to do it for you. Tip number 5, splurge where it counts. Here's the final tip. Spend smart, but don't be afraid to spend well. Splurge where the changes are the experience. A private transfer when you land jet lagged, a balcony when you want a view, wine tasting in Tuscany or a sunset sail in Greece, please. But skip the splurge when it doesn't serve you. Super short flights, fly economy. Hotels that you're only going to sleep in, you don't need the 5-star suite. A giant all-inclusive resort, when you're going to be out exploring every day, save your cash. Styled travel is about intention, not excesses. So here's the big picture. You can travel beautifully without blowing your budget. It's all about making those smart, stylish choices and knowing when to elevate the experience and when you don't need to. So if you're planning a trip and want it to feel effortless, elevated, and very you, let's chat. Click the link in the show notes to request your free styled travel consultation. And together we can design something that feels luxurious without the stress or the sticker shock. So, closing thoughts? Luxury. It's not about what you spend, but it's about how taken care of you feel. So thanks for hanging out with me today on Styled for Travel. Next week, we're going to be talking about splurge or save, what to invest in, and what to skip on your next trip. You don't want to miss it. See you then.